Off play action. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. Into space at the 45. He's still on his feet. He may go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
To the air with McCarthy.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison.
And that is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Finding room at midfield.
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Here's McCarthy.
Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Vikings 0.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. McCarthy off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. This is caught by Addison. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Complete to Jordan Addison. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mitchell. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And McCarthy going to sneak it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
First down, Bills.
Allen now looks to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Throwing now is Allen. Got a man. That's Antoine Green. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The 1st down carry for Davis. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Now McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they work this out past the 25. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Throwing is McCarthy. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
To the air again, McCarthy.
Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Play after right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Will Rogers is the kick for the Vikings.
One touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now Allen. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Recovered by the offense.
From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Allen. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Allen from the gun on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Pushes him aside at the 10. And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Jordan Addison,
92 yards.
and the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what can...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Inside give to Davis. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Allen going to throw.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass. Up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
He gets it to Addison.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Back to throw.
McCarthy.
They set up the bubble screen.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Back to throw again. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
McCarthy going to sneak it.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
Rolling to his right. 20. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
To the air with McCarthy.
And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Keon Coleman,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Vikings tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. Allen now looks to throw.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. To the air, Allen.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Taylor Rapp with a pick.
And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And this one incomplete. And all that remains is 13 seconds.
Throwing is McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's McCarthy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see.